Hyannis Open Streets is this weekend. We have details on that exciting event, as well as some upcoming road projects on this episode of Barnstable Today. It's Friday, September 23rd, 2016. I'm Sarah Mantle. The Department of Public Works will be working on Flint Street and Marston's Mills beginning Wednesday, September 28th. Improvements will include milling and reclaiming of existing roadway surfaces, drainage system repairs, and some new asphalt. Work will be done from Osterville West Barnstable Road to Route 149 between the hours of 7 a.m. and 5 p.m. Vehicle access during construction operations will be restricted to one lane. Motorists are advised to seek alternate routes to avoid that construction work. The project is expected to be complete by Friday, October 21st. The DPW will also be working on improvements to Willow Street in West Barnstable. That's going to take place from Cedar Street to Route 6A. That work will begin Tuesday, September 27th. Improvements include reclaiming of existing roadway surfaces, drainage system repairs, and new asphalt pavement surfaces. Vehicle access during construction operations will be restricted to one lane, and of course motorists are also advised to seek alternate routes in that area to avoid construction work. The work will be done between the hours of 7 a.m. and 5 p.m. and work is expected to be complete by Friday, October 21st. Well, Hyannis Open Streets is this Sunday. To learn more, we chat with Redfish Bluefish owner Jane Walsh and Deb Crow. She's the president of the Greater Hyannis Civic Association. Joining me now is Deb Crow, president of the Greater Hyannis Civic Association, as well as Jane Walsh, owner of Redfish Bluefish. We are here to talk about a really exciting event. Tell me a little bit about Hyannis Open Streets. Where did this idea come from?
So the idea came from a need for community building on my part. I felt like Hyannis has so many wonderful people and so many wonderful businesses on the street, and I really felt we needed to get the locals to be more aware of what we have. Sometimes we forget what's in our own backyard, and I thought a combination of community building and showcasing what we have is something that's what we needed.
And so did you go to the Greater Hyannis Civic Association and ask for
Jane is a member of our board, so Jane is actually part of the Greater Hyannis Civic Association. And when she brought the idea to us, the Civic Association felt it was just the thing we could do so that we could build as much of a partnership as possible to celebrate what is absolutely a delightful Cape Cod center.
It really is. And let's talk about the benefits of Main Street. It is such a special place here in Hyannis, and I think even over the years, in recent years, it continues to just get better. Talk to me about some of the changes that have been made over the years to Hyannis Main Street.
Well, I think the thing we've seen is that there's been a lot more occupancy, and back to much of what we think of as Hyannis Main Street, which is a lot of owner stores, where the owners are actually there. And we've also had a wonderful commitment, especially over the last summer, from the police and the outreach workers, helping us to show everyone that this really is a fine place. The Civic Association did some walking up and down Main Street as the season began, and we think that everybody should come and walk down Main Street on the 25th. And Jane has been absolutely visionary in getting this open streets positioned here.
Was it a tough sell for the community? I mean, when you guys presented the idea, were people supportive right away, or were they a little bit hesitant?
I put out a call on Facebook back in the wintertime just to put feelers out and see how people felt about it, whether they thought it would be a good idea, whether they would come if we did it. And I had hundreds and hundreds of comments on my page of people saying what a great idea, this is just what we need. So it's been really positive all the way around.
Sometimes I think about vibrant cities like Burlington, Vermont. They have a Church Street is all closed off. They constantly walk on it. It really does draw the community in. What kind of, are you going to have any events planned for the day as well, maybe on the green?
We do.
We're actually trying to connect Live Local, which is down on Azleton, and Bismore, which still has its ambassadors at it, with Main Street. So we actually have a fairly long venue for this. But our focus is actually on the Main Street component of it, with entertainment, races, biking. Do you want to give some more?
Sure. So we have Trevor the Juggler coming.
Awesome.
We have Pitter Patter Puppets. We have a Soul Train disco dance area down in the West End. And a lot of the stores have gotten together and put on their own little things in front of their stores. Little Miss Cupcakes is going to be doing dessert-themed face painting. At my store, Redfish, Bluefish, we're going to be doing glass bead making demonstrations. I'm also going to have a DJ out front spinning world music. And we've been getting 2, 3, 4, 5 slips a day from the different merchants on Main Street as to what they're going to do to participate. So they're really getting on board and excited about it as well.
We also have participation from other organizations such as the Red Cross. The YMCA is going to do a whole array of things for us. So many of the other organizations in town, in addition to the Main Street merchants, are going to be working to create a real sense of community. And since we'll all be on our feet, except for the bikes, it should be a great opportunity for us all to converse and get to know each other better also.
And isn't this the best time of year on Cape Cod to do this sort of activity?
I love it.
This is, a lot of people refer to September as local summer, so we're still out there enjoying it. The weather is great, so you guys should have an awesome day on Sunday the 25th. You guys also have a lot of sponsors, from what I understand. Have you had a lot of support from local businesses?
Not just local businesses, also some organizations. It's been pretty broad-based support, and we're thrilled considering that we didn't start until we had done all the things you need to do. Develop logos, develop materials, decide what you'd like for sponsors. So we are just thrilled at where we are right now.
Now, if it goes well and if it's a success, do you want to attempt to make this an annual event?
We were actually thinking of a little more frequently than that.
Yeah, I'd have it every Sunday if I had my dithers, but we're thinking about one Sunday a month in the shoulder season.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And again, trying to hit that local community, getting everyone to remember what's so great about Hyannis and our village here.
Exactly.
Anything else you guys want to add about the event?
I just hope everybody can make it.
Come play in the streets.
Absolutely.
Absolutely come play in the streets.
And it will be probably one of your very few opportunities to dance in the streets of Hyannis, like the song that Boston plays.
Love it. Can't wait. Thank you both so much for joining me today to tell us all about Hyannis Open Streets. We really appreciate it. Can't wait to attend the event.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Sarah.
Our guest this morning, we have Deb Crow, who is the president of the Greater Hyannis Civic Association, as well as Jane Walsh, owner of Redfish Bluefish. For Channel 18, I'm Sarah Mantle. Well, be sure to tune into our hour-long news program, Barnstable This Morning, weekdays at 8 a.m. On Monday's show, we will chat with Energy Coordinator Richard Elrick. We'll talk with Cape Cod Community College Communications Director Michael Gross. Plus, we'll have all the news and information you need. For Barnstable Today, I'm Sarah Mantle.